You're an abomination, a filth.
Why are you back, Isaac? I'm looking for someone.
You're too late. They're all gone.
You won't make it.
Hello everyone, so today we're talking about a horror game called Wronged Us. Haven't done one of these in a while. This game sounds fairly promising and it's in its very early stages, but I think the studio's onto something. The game doesn't sound too ambitious, and to our knowledge it's not like years away from release or anything like that. What they want to accomplish sounds very doable and really unique for this genre. So what do they want to accomplish with this game? So the game has three primary inspirations, and that's Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and Dark Souls, but not leaning too heavily to any of those as to not be a ripoff of those games, and believe me, those exist. So you're probably thinking, how the fuck is a horror game inspired by Dark Souls? I'll get to that. So this trailer you're seeing is not indicative of the final game at all. And I don't mean just like it's unfinished. I mean almost everything seen here is a placeholder and will likely be changed. Currently the studio behind this game, they're called Delusional Studio, is an extremely small team. They're like a handful of devs right now. So at the current moment, the game is probably a bit too much for them to see it to completion and have it be good and polished and all that. But they are looking to hire many more devs for this project and have the game out by sometime in 2023. And I don't think that's unrealistic, personally. Supposedly the game has already been worked on for about a year and a half, and I don't think they'll have trouble finding people to work on this project. It is an indie project, yes, but there's quite a bit of hype surrounding this game now, all because of this trailer right here. It is a really cool trailer, like I can see why. So like I said earlier, this game's main inspirations are Silent Hill, Resident Evil, and Dark Souls. So the Dark Souls part comes in with the quest design. There will be no UI elements letting you know where to go or whether you've started, finished, or failed a quest. Which, yes, that's exactly how Dark Souls is, and I actually really like that. I feel like it's really satisfying to complete a quest that doesn't hold your hand at all. It also kind of adds a layer of mystery to it all, which is, like, perfect for a horror game. Now, I don't know if the main quest is the same way, or if the main quests are the only ones that have UI elements that tell you where to go and all that. They didn't clarify that. But the story, setting, and atmosphere are inspired by Silent Hill, and you can definitely see that in this trailer with the overcast skies. And I do believe he says in this trailer that he's looking for someone in this town, which is a hell of a lot like the plot of Silent Hill 2, where he goes to this fucked up town to find his wife. Sounds very similar. There's going to be monsters and human combat in this game, which I think makes this town even scarier in my opinion. The fact that the residents of this town are just living alongside monsters is just fucked up, and I like that. The combat is inspired by Resident Evil, and if you're watching this video, I'm going to assume you've most likely played Resident Evil, so you'll probably know how that goes, but I'll explain anyway. Basically, Resident Evil is all about preserving ammo and resources as best as you can, like healing items and stuff like that, and basically to make every shot count, especially on those harder difficulties. I know this isn't combat related, but in some of the Resident Evil games you cannot save unless you find a save point, and if you die right before your next save point, you're losing a lot of progress most likely. But what you can do is go back to a previous save point just to be safe. I don't know if this game will have that system. I doubt it, to be honest, since this game is not linear like Resident Evil, but who knows, I guess. And yes, I forgot to mention that this is in fact an open world horror game, which almost doesn't exist. At least there's not many I can think of besides maybe The Forest, and I guess Silent Hill would be considered an open world as well, but I've only played one Silent Hill game, so I can't really speak on that. But my point is that open world and horror rarely merge together. This game was originally going to be a 2022 release, but the game expanded in scope to the point where they figured they needed a bigger team, and honestly, I'm glad they pushed it back because I want them to do it right, as long as they don't indefinitely push the date back and then, you know, 7 years later the game still isn't out. I'm looking at you, Scorn. But that's about all the info on this game that's available at the moment. I will be following this game for sure from now on because this sounds genuinely promising, but not too promising. Like, it sounds doable, not too ambitious. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.